Hello everyone, here I am Varel Sagar. Welcome to the our chapter number 2 of the present part number 1 of the 11th science physics. This is the chapter where we build our unit and measurement. It means it's a basic of physics. It's standing on this units and all the measurements of you, because anywhere in your physics if you are going, then you must require to do measurement. Once you complete your measuring, you have to abbreviate it with the units, then and then it is a something that defines something. Otherwise you say 25, what 25, 25 kg, 25 centimeter, 25 liter, 25 volume, what, nothing. So without measurement or just without unit, the measurement is not a valid thing or not useful for the purpose. So this is the very important chapter for the our physics, so you must careful during the whole the discussion, and very easy also. Just what we know, just we have to write on the our. So that is what I'm used the physics equations and diagrams layout, so you may feel now you are in the physics. That's why. So let's start without wasting time. So it is first we start with the introduction. The measurement of any physical quantity, for example, mass, length, time, anything, whatever you want to measure, physical quantity, involves comparison with the certain basics. Because see, if you are go in a market and you are just buying the 1 kg tomato, suppose, then how they are judge 1 kg tomato is this much, because of their having 1 kg's basic things, the what is called reference they have. 1 kilo નું પેલું હોય છે ને વજનિયું, so that is your basic. You should have the certain basis arbitrary chosen internationally accepted reference is named as 1 unit. So that is your 1 kg, it's your 1 unit for that. Okay, so this is a way on which any physical quantity if you want to measure, you must need a unit thing, unit. The result of measurement of physical quantity is expressed by the number. As I said you earlier also, if you just measured anything, you are expressing by the numbers. But just numbers can't do anything, so it is accompanied by the unit. That is very important in the physics. Although the number of physical quantities appear to be very large, number of physical quantity is too much in the physics. If you can go, if you have NCERT textbook, you can go to the appendix, the last sections of the book, then you may find out tremendous number of, it means 100 plus number of physical quantities are they still existing. So that much unit we can't survive. So we need to only a limited number of units for exploring the all physical quantity. That is now task is the, you have to made a certain number of units, not all the unique unit we should have. No, one should have the limited stock of unit. Using that we can derive the other, since they are irrelated with the one another. The unit for fundamental and basis quantity are named as fundamental units, are the base unit. So further we are use the named as base units, and these base units are all other physical quantities can be expressed of the combinations of the base unit. So only the 7 is the base unit, 7 quantity which is a base unit, 7 plus 2, but the general is 7 is the base unit. Using those 7 units we are deriving the all other physical quantities units. Think about it, using just 7. So આજે આપણે 7 યુનિટ ને જ યાદ રાખવાના છે. Okay guys, if you are able to mug or remember or fit in your mind the 7 unit system, then you succeed in this whole the chapter, I will sure. Such a unit obtained from the derived quantity are called the derived units. So fundamentally only 7, so they is named as the base unit. So other all are comes from the base units is named as derived units. So derived unit are too many, but the base unit only 7, or 7 plus 2 is there, so it is 9. the complete set. I will tell you what which are the seven and what the two about. I am adding that number of times, so which two, that also we discussed today itself only. A complete set of those unit, both and base units and derived units are known as a system of units. So you have a one system for the units. So let's start the international system of unit. In earlier time, the scientists for the different countries are using different systems of units. So if you are going to the China, if you are going to the Greek or anywhere else in this earth, then you may find out to explain these things whatever it will be there, you are not much convenient than the in the same units. If you have 1 kg, then there they have a pound or anything else. So this is a makes chaos in the system. So there is three systems are the all over the globe they are using in a few year ago: CGS, FPS and MKS. What it is next. The base unit for the length, mass and time. This three is a very important, because anywhere you are going now, these three are the commonly they are measuring in this physics. The length you are how much traveling, how much lengthy it will be, or all the times the length is very common. Mass is also common for the anytime if you are going to the subji market, your weight, mass, anything which you are brought by according to the mass only. And time is we all know the how much important time it will be. So there is a three kind of system all over the globe in the ancient time they are using, which is first is the CGS system. First is CGS system, where C stands for the centimeter, G stands for the gram, and the S stands for the second. So the mass they are length they are using in terms of centimeter in a CGS system. Mass they are measuring using the gram instead of kg. Kilogram ની જગ્યાએ gram થી માપતા હતા. And then time they are measuring in terms of the second. So this is the way on which the CGS system will be made, was made, okay, earlier time. CGS, centimeter, gram and second. There one more system is there which is a FPS, where the length they are measuring in terms of foot. આપણે foot કહીએ છીએ ને, that is your 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, that foot 30 centimeters is equal to foot. Then P stands for the pound, they are measuring mass in the pound. And S stands for second as usual. And one more, the MKS system, where M stands for the meter, K stands for the kilogram, and the S stands for the second as usual. Okay, these are the three systems. For the MCQ it can be important. So this nice background I used, there is some measurement systems and all like, so it is a very suitable for this our discussion. The system of unit which is present internationally accepted for the measurement. So the system of unit which is internationally, it means all over the globe it's accepted, it is named as Systeme Internationale. It is a French language, so that I am not actually pronounce it, but yes, we say that no, sorry, French for international system of unit. International system of unit internationally, SNI stands abbreviated as a SI. So now onwards in this, throughout the, whenever you go in this physics or in this science field, you measured everything in terms of at the end SI unit. That is what the important of SI unit is. Stands for the scheme of symbols, units and abbreviations. What is called abbreviation? Abbreviation means short way you are representing something. System of internationally, system of unit internationally, you just write SI. You have a meter, you just write M. That is called abbreviation. Was developed and recommended by the General Conference, that we have conference on the weight and measurement in the 1971 for the international uses for the scientific, technical, industrial and the commercial work. That in the 1971 they established one SI system for the all kind of unit, because SI units are the decimal system, convertible within the systems are quite simple and convenient. We shall follow the SI units throughout the book. So in SI there are 7 basic unit, as I said you, And this SI units are this. The international system of unit is like that. If I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and these are 7. So there the international system of unit is based on the metric system. It means in the meter, and then 101 scenario, this metric. The general conference on this, as I said you, the SI unit is based on the 7 basic units: the second, meter, kilogram, ampere, degree Kelvin, candela, and mole. With this help, all the units can be derivable. So here we are starting with the mass, as a red color is indicating the red. Mass you have to measure in a SI system, kg. Is it okay? Okay. Then we come to the length, orange color. SI unit is the measured, the length SI unit is the meter, that is a kilogram, meter, and symbol is m, and they are sometimes is measuring into the centimeter C. No, that is a symbol the way. Okay, okay. So that is with time for the orange color, yellow color. This is a second, they are the fundamental unit but abbreviated as a S. Okay. Then next is there is a 7 now onwards. Electric current, that is your green one, that is a ampere is the fundamental unit for the electric current. So it is abbreviated as A. Then we have temperature. Anywhere temperature you have to measure in terms of Kelvin, blue color, it's abbreviated as a K. Then the amount of substance you have to measure, then in terms of mole, then it's abbreviated as a MOL. And the last one is the luminous intensity. It means the how much light is intense and all the regarding the measurement regarding the lights. And then this is candela. It is a word comes from the scientist. Kelvin also word from the scientist name. Ampere also from the scientist name. So this is the thing which is, and this candela is abbreviated as a CD. That is very important. So this is a nice layout I used for the attractions and then remembering kind of thing. This slide should be fixed in your brain today. This is important slide for the present discussion. Beside the 7 units, there are 2 more units for the defining some important parameters. As I said you, 7 plus 2, this 2. First is plane angle, d theta. If you go back into the previous slide, there is no any of the quantity which are related to the angles, but angle is a too much important quantity in the physics. You have to measure the number of time. So that's why we are separately said that 2 or more unit for the angles. So that is only plane angle. You are in the 2D, that is your d theta, and this is what the exactly the d theta, how much angle is covered. It's a ds, and the what radius it has, it is r. So that is your d theta is actually the plane angle, is the ratio of length of the arc, how much area is covered in the arc, ds upon r. So d theta is equal to ds upon r. This is a very important for the MCQ point of view. And the unit for the plane angle is radian. D theta is the measured in terms of radian, and symbol of it RAD. It is abbreviated as a RAD. Very important. Please fit it. It will be shoot for the MCQ. Second is the solid angle, d theta, d omega, and the d omega in this 3D way. That is solid angle, plane angle for the 2D, and solid angle for the 3D. This is a 3D angle. For example, you have an ice cream cone. At the ice cream cone tip, and then you are seeing it is a exploring the angle. It means it's expanding angle as you proceed, as r is increases. This is what exactly meaning of the solid angle. That AKO angle che, that is your solid angle. Any cone, any way you may aware about the solid angle. The ratio of the intersection area, how much area is covered, it's dA to the radius at where it will be. So the d omega is going to be dA by r. What is dA? dA is the small area element, and area element you very aware about it. No, it is a 12th class, but yes, still whenever we calculate any example, I will explain you what is area element, but it is a small area apart from the whole area. upon r square instead of r, because it should be dimensionless. Both plane angle and solid angles are dimensionless quantity. There is no dimension. So the dA is also r square time or meter square, and r square is also meter square. So the meter square cancel out, then it will be dimensionless quantity. ds upon r, d has having no angle, it means it is meter, r is also meter, so they're also dimensionless. So ultimate the plane angle, it means radian and steradian. Why I am saying steradian? Because the unit of solid angle is the steradian, is abbreviated as SI, SR. So the radian and steradian both are dimensionless quantity. Most IMP MCQ. Which two quantities are dimensionless? These two quantity, plane angle or solid angle, otherwise radian or steradian. And then the unit of the solid angle is steradian, SR instead of SAD in the radian. Okay, so this is the end of our story of today. These are some of the list I showed from the appendix of the present book. It is a derived unit. You can see the first is area. So area is unit is meter square. It means it comes from meter, and meter is the fundamental unit of length. So it is derived unit. It is not unique, something unique unit it has. No. Volume is meter cube. It's come from the length. Suppose I am taking any other. So current density, it means how much current flowing from the this much area. So the ampere per meter square, both ampere is also in this list in the 7 units, meter is also in the list. Anything if you kept it, it will be derived from this 7 fundamental units. That's why they are the fundamental base units and these are the derived units. So here one more list, some of the units retained from the general uses. So minute are the minute, min, 60 second. Hour is this 60 plus 3600 second. They have 24 hours, so that much second. Year, degree means 1 degree in a pi radian. Liter is a 1. Then ton, carat, bar, curie, Rontgen is a unit for the X-ray measurement. It's one of the scientist name. Contine called quantal, આપણે ટન કહીએ છીએ, that is a quantal, it means 100 kg. Barn for the radiation measurement. Arc and hector for the landscape measurement. Standard atmospheric pressure for the pressure measurement. These are the list of things which you can found out in your textbook NCERT. But this is enough for this starting point of view of this chapter. Thank you very much. If you like the way on which I am representing today, please give feedback. Like or make comment is always important at the feedback side. If you like, if you dislike, if you want any correction, if you suggest anything, please do comment. Thank you very much.